let's just think about how many intersections we may have. So we have here number 1. We may have a parabola that opens up and a line that intersects twice. Therefore, we would have 2 solutions. Number 2, we have a parabola and the line could barely touch the parabola. We call this line being tangent to the parabola, where we just have one intersection, so one solution. So here is the number 2. And lastly, we have here, we might have a parabola that never intersects with a line. Therefore, we may have no intersections and no solution. Solve the system and graph the curves. So substitute the given y into this expression. So we came up with this equation. And then move the expression to the left side and change the symbol. So we have -2 squared plus 2x plus 4 equals 0. So expand the expression, and so we came up like this. So move up to -2. So we have x squared minus x, -2 divided 2, x. So 4 divided by -2, we have -2 equals 0. So you have -2. So since this expression can be factored, so we have the factor x minus 2 and x plus 1. Because x squared minus x minus 2 is an expression that can be factored. It's factorable. So we have here x minus 2 to find x. We have x minus 2. 0 is equal to 0, so we have x is equal to 2. X plus 1 equals 0, so we have x is equal to -1. So since we have this x, the given x, I mean the value of x, we have to substitute the given x with this expression. We have y equals 2x plus 4. So y equals 2 times 2 plus 4. So we came up with y equals 2 times 2 is 4 plus 4. So y is equal to 8. Next expression is equal to y equals 2x squared. Y equals 2x squared. Y equals 2 times -1. Here, -1. -1 quantity squared. So y equals 2 times -1 times -1 is 1. So 2 times 1, so y is equal to -2. So the possible solutions are x equals 2, y equals 8, and x -1 and y equals 2. Okay, so here's the table of values so that later on we can now graph our curves. So we have here the given x. We have 0, -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, and 3. So from the equation y equals 2x plus 4. So if x is -3, we have to substitute y equals 2x plus 4 as x is -3. So 2 times -3 is -6 plus 4 is -2. So here's the example so that you will not be confused. So examples, we have y equals 2x plus 4. If x is -3, we have y is equal to 2 times -3 plus 4. So y equals to -6 plus 4 and y equals -2. And so on and so forth. Same way to find the y. Same way to find this value of y. We only have to substitute x to this equation. Okay, so the second equation, we have y equals -2x squared. So the given x, 0, -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, and 3. So same way, so that we can have this value of y, values of y. So we have to check that the solutions are correct. We have here y equals 2x 2x plus 4, y equals 2x squared. Our y is equal to 8 and x is 2. Y is 8, so we put it here 8. 2x plus 4. If x is 2, yeah, the solutions earlier is 2. So 2 times 2 plus 4. 8 is equal to 2 times 2 quantity squared. So if y is 2, we have here 2 equals 2 times, if x is negative 1, plus 4. 2 equals 2 times negative 1 quantity squared. Solutions here is 8 is equal to 8. 8 is equal to 8. 2 equals to 2 and 2 equals to 2. Since it is true in both equations, it is the solution of the system of the equation. So now here is the table of value that will guide us to graph our curves. We have here our graph. Let's start with this equation y equals 2x plus 4. So let's start here. Negative 3, negative 2. Negative 3 is x here. This horizontal line to negative 3 and y is negative 2. Here. So negative 3, negative 2. So here's the point. Second is negative 2, 0. Negative 2, 0. Here. Next is negative 1 and 2. Negative 1 here. Negative 1 is x and negative 2 is y. So here's the point. So followed by 0, 4, 1, 6, 2, 8, and 3, 10. And so forth. So next we have y equals 2x squared. So we have here negative 3, 18. Negative 3, 18. So it's obviously a parabola. So negative 2, 8. Here, negative 2 is x and 8 is y. Negative 1 is 2x and 2 is y rather. So we have here 0, 0. Negative 1 and 2. X is 1, 2 is y. X is 2 and 8 is y. Here. The intersection. 3 is x and 18 is y. Here. So therefore, there is two solutions which they intersect, and that is negative 1, 2 and 2, 8, which is our solution. So we have here the solutions. We have x is equal to negative 1, x is negative 1, y is 2. X is equal to 2